Hi, this is Paul from Halligan Design, and today we're going to look at a website with a WooCommerce catalog and see how this sets up and how products set up. So the catalog is a little different than a store. Everything is done through an inquiry. It's not, no sales are made on through the WooCommerce. There's a plugin that's been added called Catalog Visibility Options by Lucas Stark that's allowed us to disable the functionality of the payment system. Strictly, there's an inquiry, so there's a form that's set up. So looking at the page, we have a title, and this title is generated through the product name. We have a breadcrumb here that lets us scroll through the different categories. We have, again, the title, a short description here, the category that this is set in, this product is set to, the inquiry form, the main image selection. We can scroll over and we can get a really detailed preview of the product, see how beautiful it is, or we could click on the magnifier and click through the views. See that there's two thumbnails here, and they can be clicked back and forth. Down below there's a description, which is this is the long description. So two description areas, short description up at the top, long, lengthier description area down below. Related products, which allows you to control, we can control which products are connected to this, or there can be an automatic generation of related products. That is the front end. So now we're going to take a look at how this page got made. Up at the top, we'll see something called Edit Product, and we can click on that to get to the product dashboard. But I have a tab set up, so I'm just going to click on the tab. And we'll see that there's the Edit Product is here, the product title, the ability up here to view the product, so we could go back to the front end by clicking on that. The title, it automatically generates the permalink when a new product is added. That permalink can be custom edited by clicking the edit button, and what that does is change the very end of your URL. Scrolling down, we'll see we have one text editor window here with the description. The top window here is your long description. Your next one down, the short description, is the short description. If we go back to the front end, again, the short description is up at the top, and the lengthier description of the product is down below. See that there's a series of panels: short description, product data, Yoast, reviews. These all can be clicked and dragged and arranged the way that you would like them to be. And short description, I like having that right underneath the long description. And if you click the caret, it opens up that window so that you could edit them, and you can kind of easily manage the editing process between the two. There are other panels that could be visible, and if you scroll up to the top and you see screen options, what we could do is we can click on and off different fields. Like review, we're not doing reviews on this site, so we're going to turn that off. Slug custom fields we don't need. We are setting up in a 2-column. So screen options is something to use just to kind of control what you're seeing under here. So now we see that we deleted reviews. We're not seeing that, so it's a little cleaner. And again, we can always rearrange these in the order that we want. On the right-hand side, you'll see that there's an area called Publish. That's where we update. If we create a new product, we'll publish it first. And then if we make changes, we'll click Update to make sure that update gets saved. There's another section here called categories. Categories have been set up for new equipment, and then the categories under those, and refurbished equipment. And the third main category section is supplies. You can always add a new category by clicking add, and you can select what parent category that gets used under, and type in the new category name, and then just click add new category to save it. And then we can check the parent and the child category that gets used, that we want to select for the product. Scrolling down a little bit farther, we have product tabs. Haven't set this up yet, but this is where we can use descriptive words for the products. It can help with relating different areas of the site together. It helps with search, and this is where you do that, and it works very much like categories, where you create a list of words and then you choose those words to apply. Product image is our thumbnail that we see when we go to the product page. That's by clicking on this image area, we can select that from the media library if it's already been uploaded. But if it needs to be uploaded, we click Upload File and select File, and then navigate to the folder on your desktop where that photo is and upload it. And then once it's uploaded, you would get to a view like this, where you would select it, just set product. We also want to add alt text in here. So Marco fingers aren't working today. So if we use the name of the product in here, this will help us with our search. So it's always good to add that alt text. It's also good for accessibility. So if somebody who is vision impaired, that title will help them to understand what that image is. So you would click Set Product, and the product then becomes available for the front end. And then we can add a gallery of images. So if you had 3 or 4 images, different views of the product, that can be added here. Going back to the center area, there's a couple of areas that could use a little bit of attention. One is this product data area, and there's a section called linked products here. And so what we could do is we can create a linked product, a specific product that we want to have appear at the bottom of the page. So this is an auto refactor, so I'm going to just start typing auto, and it's now going to search for any product that's in there that would connect to that. And we see that there's a Topcom auto refactor, so that might be something that we would also want the person visiting the site to see. So we'll select that, and then that becomes a related product at the bottom of the page. The additional area here to focus on is the SEO. So what we want to do is we want to have a focus keyword, which is the product name. And we also want to click Edit Snippet, and we want to add the title, like a descriptive title of this product here. So I'm going to delete these this auto field, and what we're going to do is we're going to put in this whole title, Marco Nidex Arc 900 auto refractor. So that'll help with search to have that title in there. And then we're also going to want to have a more descriptive metadata description in here. And that often would come out of the short description that's up here or from the long description. Now the copy hasn't been added for this page yet, so that we're at a little bit of a handicap to get that tuned up. But that gives you an idea of this meta description here is the description that appears in a Google search underneath the title of the page. It's important to have the keyword in there, which is the product name. It's also important to just kind of use it as an opportunity to create a little sales message for the person who's searched for this product. And again, we can open and close these panels to get them out of the way once we're done. Once we're done with what we've done on this page, we want to make sure that we click Update. And once it's updated, we can click View Product. If you want to view the product before you click Update because you're just not sure that you did everything right, there's a preview button right here that you can click. And if you click on that button, you'll see that it's going to take you to a preview of the page, but it has a URL ending here that says Preview. So it's not the real page yet. The real page hasn't been saved yet. So if we click on View Product, that will just take us to the front end of the site. And here we are with the product page. Everything's been saved, and this is ready for the world to see it. I hope that helps to give you an idea of the difference between the product page and the dashboard and how the two come together and how they set themselves up. Any questions, you can reach out to me. I'm Paul at Halligan Design. Thank you.